back to my channel. It's Kay and Lee, and as you know, I'm here to help you on your journey from writing, publishing, marketing, and everything in between. Today we're going to continue my series of the 10 highly effective habits of successful authors. Today's tip is to be fearless. There's something that we learn early on in our writing careers, and that is to stop being afraid. Stop letting fear rule your actions, dictate your plot, and just don't be afraid. So let's talk about what that means. You want to balance criticism and what you fear people will think about your writing with your personal voice and what you want to accomplish and what you want to show the reader. You want to stay true to yourself, and yes, you do want to put your readers' concerns into perspective. So, with one of my first books, Rise of the Flame, I edited out a lot of material that I felt would be too disturbing to readers, and that can be wise. You don't want to put anything in your story just purely for shock value, but if it does, add to character development and fit the plot and it has a purpose, then don't be afraid of what people are going to think about it. I have learned that you want your reader to feel things, so it can't all be nice and pretty and dandy, and everyone can't have the same opinions. All the characters can't, have the same motivation. You have to have depth. So don't be afraid to push it a little bit, push the reader, push the character, and stay true to what the story is. So yeah, what I learned later on in my career, after I held back so much in my writing, was to not be afraid to let the reader feel something, not be afraid to let them potentially get a little bit uncomfortable, because that's part of the process and that's what you want. You want the reader to have real, genuine emotion. You want them to feel something. You want to take them from their real daily lives and catapult them into something fantastical and amazing. You want to usher up tears or joy or sorrow, because those moments are going to have the best payoff when you make things right again. And if the scene is that horrible and you're that afraid, you can easily put a trigger warning. There are a few things that people do appreciate warnings about, like torture or sexual assault or violence against children and animals. You would want to put a trigger warning about that, and tread lightly with those things. But if they fit the story, if it's not gratuitous where you're just going into so much detail and just trying to get a reaction, follow your heart. You know what's best, but put a trigger warning if it's something you're worried about. Also, don't be afraid of what people are going to think. Like I said in another video, you literally cannot please everyone. So just prepare yourself, and just prepare yourself for negative criticism. It's going to happen no matter what you do. Literally anything you choose to do in life, someone's not going to agree with it. So wipe that out of your mind. You're not doing this for them. You're doing this for the reader who is happy that you're writing a story that resonates with them. You're doing it for the future fans you're going to attract, and the critical acclaim, and you're doing it for yourself. So don't worry about that potential for a negative review or negative feedback. It's gonna happen. Just read it, and if there's something you can apply, use it. If not, just let it go. Don't take it personally, because while writing a book is super personal, and it really is literally like birthing a child and showing it to the world and saying, hey, judge this. That's what it's like, because our stories are our babies. We spend so much time with it, and we put all of our heart and soul into it. Yes, it means a lot to us, and it might not mean that much to everyone. If it makes you happy and it garners you a fan base and a readership, then it's all worth it because it will mean something to someone else out there. So yes, do not let fear rule you. Let it go. Let it fly away and lead your career with courage. Take chances, make mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and take all criticism with a grain of salt. So that's my tip for the 10 habits of successful authors, and I'll give you guys another one soon. Make sure you stay tuned for daily tips and my weekly videos that go a little bit deeper. Remember, this is Kay and Lee at Official Kay and Lee on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe.